As the tempest roars and the sea churns in the dead of night, a lone freighter battles against nature's fury. What secrets lie beneath the waves of such a historic voyage? Today, we unravel the mystery behind the SS Edmund Fitzgerald, a maritime tragedy that has haunted the Great Lakes for nearly half a century. The haunting orchestral music swells, setting the stage for a journey where suspense, curiosity, and intrigue converge. Will we uncover the truth, or will the ocean keep its secrets forever? The SS Edmund Fitzgerald was more than just a freighter, she was an engineering marvel of her time. Launched on June 7, 1958, the Fitzgerald was the largest ship on the Great Lakes, a symbol of American industrial might. Her mission was simple yet vital, transporting iron ore from the mines of Duluth, Minnesota, to the steel mills of Detroit, Toledo, and beyond. With towering stacks and sleek lines, she was a beacon of progress, a colossal testament to the power of human engineering. But despite her strength, it was during her final voyage in November 1975 that the Fitzgerald would become an enduring symbol of maritime disaster. Caught in a fierce storm on Lake Superior, the Fitzgerald, with her 29 crew members, would face the full wrath of nature, an encounter that would cost them their lives and leave a mystery that still chills those who hear it. As the Fitzgerald set off on her fateful voyage, the crew was unaware that they were headed directly into the heart of a storm that would forever change the course of history. The day began like any other: clear skies, calm waters, but beneath the surface, trouble was brewing. The ship departed Superior, Wisconsin, loaded with 26,116 tons of taconite pellets, bound for Detroit. Early on, the weather was placid, offering the crew a false sense of security. But soon, ominous clouds began to gather, dark and brooding, warning of the danger ahead. The first gusts of wind kicked up, unsettling the lake's surface, and the crew's seasoned eyes couldn't ignore the signs. By nightfall, the tranquil waters had transformed into a churning sea. The winds howled and the waves grew larger, crashing against the Fitzgerald's hull. Captain Ernest McSorley, a veteran mariner, knew the reputation of Lake Superior all too well, but even his experience couldn't prepare him for what was to come. The crew, focused and determined, worked to secure the ship, adjusting the course as the storm began to take shape, its fury growing by the hour. As darkness enveloped the ship, the wind picked up, creating a haunting symphony as it whistled through the rigging. Waves crashed with increasing violence, and the Fitzgerald, designed for the harsh conditions of the Great Lakes, began to show signs of strain. The crew fought back against nature's fury, but the storm was relentless. The winds were now at hurricane force, reaching up to 100 kilometers h, and waves soared to 35 feet. Yet, Captain McSorley pressed on. But soon, disaster struck. A massive wave, towering above the ship, slammed into the Fitzgerald's starboard side. The ship groaned and shuddered, sending a spray of water across the deck. Crew members clung desperately to anything they could hold onto, their faces painted with a mix of fear and determination. As more waves pounded the ship, the situation turned dire. Water began flooding the cargo holds, and the Fitzgerald began listing heavily to one side. The crew worked feverishly to pump out the rising water, but their efforts were in vain. The ship's fate was sealed. On the bridge, Captain McSorley knew the end was near. He sent a distress signal, but it was swallowed up by the storm, and the ship's fate was sealed in silence. Panic spread as the ship's bow dipped below the surface, the Fitzgerald's final moments becoming a blur of chaos and fear. As she was engulfed by the dark, icy waters of Lake Superior, 29 lives were lost, and the sea claimed her, swallowing both ship and crew in a disaster that would reverberate through maritime history. In the aftermath, the loss of the Fitzgerald left a profound void in the Great Lakes community. While there were no survivors, the stories of the crew told by families, friends, and fellow sailors paint a vivid and tragic portrait of the human cost of this disaster. Interviews with loved ones reflect raw grief, the sorrow of fathers, brothers, and sons lost in an instant, and the unrelenting desire for answers. Experts and historians have spent years trying to piece together the events leading up to the sinking. Some believe that structural issues, possibly weakened cargo holds or hatch covers, could have contributed to the disaster. Others point to the extreme weather conditions, with the storm's sudden escalation and the possibility of rogue waves overwhelming the Fitzgerald's defenses. Could a massive cargo shift have destabilized the ship, or was it an unforeseen weakness in the ship's design that led to its demise? As maritime experts continue to debate, the Fitzgerald's legacy is preserved through annual memorials and ceremonies, each one a poignant reminder of the lives lost and the mystery that still surrounds the ship's final moments. The wreck of the SS Edmund Fitzgerald, lying at the bottom of Lake Superior, continues to intrigue researchers and historians alike. Underwater exploration has provided new insights into the tragedy, though the final puzzle pieces remain elusive. The ship was discovered broken in two, the bow and stern lying close together, hinting at a catastrophic failure, but what caused the sudden breakage remains unclear. Artifacts recovered from the wreck site, including personal items and equipment, offer a glimpse into the lives of those who sailed aboard. These items, brought to the surface through advanced sonar and submersible technology, remind us of the human stories behind the tragedy, making the loss all the more poignant. The media's coverage of the disaster, coupled with the ongoing investigations, has fueled endless theories, ranging from structural flaws to navigational errors to the sheer unpredictability of nature. Each discovery brings more questions, leaving the mystery of the Fitzgerald as haunting and unresolved as ever. The sinking of the SS Edmund Fitzgerald remains one of the most enigmatic maritime tragedies in history. Despite decades of investigation, the true cause of her demise remains shrouded in mystery. The wreckage of the Fitzgerald, lying quietly on the floor of Lake Superior, serves as a silent witness to the lives lost and the enduring questions that continue to captivate maritime enthusiasts, historians, and the public. As we delve deeper into these maritime mysteries, we're reminded of the fragility of human endeavors when pitted against the unstoppable force of nature. The legacy of Fitzgerald and her brave crew lives on in these stories, ensuring they will never be forgotten. If you found this journey into the SS Edmund Fitzgerald mystery compelling, subscribe for more fascinating maritime stories. In the comments below, share your thoughts, theories, and suggestions for future shipwreck investigations. Your engagement helps keep the legacy of these stories alive. Join our community of maritime enthusiasts by hitting the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to your thoughts and ideas.